I'm Pandora Saunders. I'm a leadership coach and I specialize in identifying bottlenecks in businesses so that we can unlock your delegation skills and allow your firm to grow because it frees up the capacity of the owner. So, today I wanted to talk about failing forward. Everyone makes mistakes. You're going to make mistakes as a leader, your employees are going to make mistakes. What separates failing forward from just failing is that you're learning from the mistakes. And that's what you want to do, is be able to move forward. And how you deal with those failures and how you learn from them, it's going to set the culture for your firm. So you have to choose whether you're going to deal with that failure in a way that is going to change your behavior and teach you in the future, or if you're just going to let it drag you down and make you feel like a horrible person. And if you decide to hide it or sweep it under the rug, that is going to speak loud and clear to your employees about how failing in this environment is not okay, it's not safe. So what are your employees going to do? They're going to try to sweep it under the rug or point their fingers elsewhere or come up with excuses, etc. So really, you set the culture in your firm about failing. Most businesses today are pretty complicated. They have more people, more customers, more stress, and along with that comes more mistakes. So the question isn't how do we stop failing? There are always going to be mistakes because you're dealing with people. And you just have to learn how to deal with those mistakes in a healthy fashion that's going to improve your company. So how do you do that? What you're going to do is you're going to take the failure, you're going to evaluate it, analyze how it needs to change your future or your actions in the future, and then you're going to commit to doing that again next time so it fixes the failure. So for years, John Maxwell, he's one of the top leadership coaches in the country. He says, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. But here's the bit that a lot of leaders overlook when it comes to that. Learning doesn't happen by itself. You've got to actually have that reflection and the thinking about how it's going to change your actions. It doesn't just automatically lead to learning. And unfortunately, nowadays, a lot of people have been brought up in a culture that encourages you to sweep the problems under the rug and pretend like it wasn't your fault. And so you need to intentionally change that in your firm. And it starts with yourself. So what's going to happen is your employees are going to be looking to you. And when you make a mistake, what do? You do? Do you admit the mistake, or do you try to hide it or downplay it or ignore it?